Hey guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. As you know, me and Nina, we are currently traveling since now 6 months. And of course, during travel, it's a lot of sitting times. For example, when we drive with the car, when we do our road trips, or when we have to go into an airplane, sit in the airplane for several hours to keep traveling. And what I like to do is when I arrive at the new place, when I have a hotel room or any space where I can move, I like to go for movement flows. That means where I can stretch and open up my body, means increasing the range of motion of my body, but also while doing movement flows, because I don't like the static stretching exercises and staying there for a certain amount of time. Of course, it's not bad. I just prefer moving around, flowing around, being creative while doing that. So today I want to show you 4 flows that you can also try with me wherever you are. It doesn't have to be at the hotel room, it can also be outdoors, at the park, at your gym, wherever you are. Let's start right away with the first one. So the first flow, I call it hip escape to table position. The table position is this one here, so hands behind the back, fingers facing to the sides or backwards. And what I want to do is I just want to push up and squeeze my shoulder blades together. So I want to focus on opening my back and squeezing also my back muscles. The hips do not matter so much. You can also keep the hips lower and just focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together. Don't keep your shoulders low and only work from the hips. That's not the goal. The goal is always to activate your back. The second element is the hip escape foot touch. Inspired by BJJ, we lay on the back, and now from here I keep the left foot on the floor, the right leg goes up. And now it's important that my whole body shifts to the right side if the leg foot pushes. And think about pushing your hips back. That means your upper body and your foot come closer to each other, because then I can reach my hands to my foot. But from here I have to slide back into that position again. One more time, to the side. Think about pushing your hips back to go closer with hand to foot. But now I try to only tap with the left hand the right foot. I support all the weight on my right shoulder, my right side, and the left foot is on the floor. Hips can be on the floor. I don't have to lift my hips up. So it's like an easier version of the full hip escape. But we touch. Now I can place back, and from here I make my way up here into my table position. I sit down, then I go for the other side. I lay down, right foot stays on the floor, go sideways, touch, right hand to left foot, back, come up, reach, sit down, controlled lay down, go to the side, touch left hand to right foot stays on the floor, back to center, come up and squeeze. The most complicated flow for today for sure, but it's a great one for core activation, core strength, mobility and coordination. The next flow, I call it fold, extend, switch. What we do is go into this long lunge position, right leg is in front. Think about this world's greatest stretch. Yeah, that's the name of the stretch for sure. The right elbow now reaches as close as you can to the floor, so opening up my hips. The left knee can stay on the floor. Reach low. And then at the same time, after this, I want to bring my hips back, keep the leg in front, and now straighten it to focus on the stretch on your hamstrings. The upper body, reach the chest towards the leg, but you can also sit back on the back heel to really fold here and focusing on stretching your hamstring. So I can keep this leg where it is, reach and reach. So you see it's just connected, so I just go over the heel. Here, toes up, toes to the floor. And now we want to work on both sides. So what I do is I reach down and then I switch. So from here, switch, lean back, go for a folding position, reach, elbow to the floor, keep the hands here and switch. So it's just this one here, here, here. Back, down, switch, back, down, switch, and so on. Number 3, the front kick to kneeling diagonal stretch. There is a diagonal stretch option while standing, but this is way harder. I like the kneeling position because here I have more control over my balance and I have more reach, and it's a bit easier, less demanding on my muscles, on my joints. So the right leg is in front, heel on the floor, but toes facing up, and try to rotate your leg a bit sideways, opening up the hip here. So the back leg, as you see, I prefer to tuck my foot. It just gives me a bit more control and a bit more height, because I want to reach with my right hand my left heel. I can also keep the foot flat on the floor, but I need to go further to reach and have a bit less balance. So I suggest you start like this, tucked. The leg can also be bent. Bent is easier, the front leg. Keep it totally straight, it's a bit harder. Important also, you want to load the left hip flexor if the right leg is straight. That means I don't want to lean forward as I touch. I want to lean back, so think about pushing your hips forwards and reach the heel. So now I feel all the stretch here on this front side, especially the left hip flexor. The left arm can also reach back to even create more openings here on the whole side. Other side would be left leg in front, tuck the back leg, and I reach back. Feel it, how you can open up here the whole side, reach back, load the hip flexor, come back. Also, in the beginning, if you cannot reach to your heel, just reach wherever you can, all right? You can also reach just the back leg as long as you feel the load in your hips. We combine it with the front kick. If the right leg is in front, I reach back, touch. Now I can place the left hand to the floor and the front leg, I bend it. Now I'm stable here, and now I can bring the back leg forward. One of my favorite exercises for core, shoulders, legs and mobility. Step it back. Now kneel down to the floor, and now the leg can cross, and I set it up to reach again. Leg goes to the side, hand to the floor, kick, step, cross, tap. You can see this is also a motion I do when doing this flow. So I cross over to go for the diagonal stretch, and I step it to the side to create space to kick all the way through. So you can do one side only and then switch later and do the other side. There is also a version where I would go for the ninja turn here to combine both sides into one flow. But you can also keep it simple and work on only one side, and then the next round you work on the second side. The last exercise, exercise number 4, is to cross plank to down dog tap. Simple one, plank position. Cross plank means I want to reach the right knee to the left arm, then to the right arm, then I step back. Cross, straight, back. Then the other side, cross, straight, back. Try to reach your knee to the arm. It really activates your core muscles and your shoulder muscles. If you cannot reach knee to arm, just go as close as you can. But most of the times it's because you're leaning back too much, you cannot reach. You need to load those shoulders. I know it's harder, but it will give you more benefits. It will be harder. And if you lean forward, then it's also way easier, you see, to reach the arm. You decide. After the cross straight back, you reach back, and now reach the hips high, open up your back, your shoulders, stretch your hamstrings, reach the left hand to the right foot. Same to the other side, right hand, left foot. We combine both now, core work, shoulder work, strength, with the mobility work for hamstrings and shoulders. Cross, straight, tap, cross, straight, tap, and so on. So those are the 4 flows that we're gonna do today. I know some of them are a bit more challenging, but I like to implement coordination as well into your flows. So that means you use strength, muscle-mind connection, mobility, body awareness, all in those flows. So if you want to continue practicing them, just rewatch the video, do them again until you feel comfortable to start with the workout. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do 1 round of each exercise, 35 seconds work, 10 seconds rest in between the exercises. So it's 1 full round of each exercise, If you want to do them in a full workout, I have the full workout in my training app. How to join the training app? I will leave a comment below. You can click on the link there and you get all information on how to start your 7-day free trial. You will have many other workouts, full programs, educational videos, an exercise library and more in the training app, all in one subscription included. And even better, I have a full mobility flows program in my training app. It's called Flex Flows. 4 weeks, 12 workouts, great to increase your mobility, coordination and body awareness. All right, enough talk, drink something, get ready, we start the workout. Three, two, one, go! All right, 10 seconds left. Break. Get ready for the next round. And go. Seconds to go. Okay, stop. Prepare. And go. Seconds to go. And take a break. Get ready. And go. Seconds to go. And break. Okay, get ready for the next round. And go. Almost there. Three, two, one. All right, great job. That was it for today. I'll see you next time.